The Afrikaner nation and agriculture are kind of synonymous with one another. In this episode, we are visiting the Potchefstroom Agricultural College. First, we will have a look at the accomplishments of the college, then the buildings that were erected to accommodate all the students and personnel, and lastly, we will have a look at what's going on there today. So welcome, and thanks for joining me.
My forefathers are buildings in the sand. They left 1,000 ruins across the land. I love them deep like salt, they feel bitter on my skin. I believe in pleasure, they believe in sin. Listen to the crying in the street, all the lonely people that you meet. Children of the change, caught like rats in a trap, but the little ones are dancing to the jukebox rap.
Already in 1989, General Louis Botha hinted towards opening an agricultural school. In 1902, the first experimental farm north of the Vaal River were established. The general manager at that time was Alex Home. In 1909, the school was converted into a college, and it opened that same year on the 6th of August with 24 students. The lecturer at that time was Mr. J. Duncan Davidson, and he originated from Ireland. Alex Home was a postgraduate student from England, and he had a tremendous influence in the development of the school. In 1912, he formed the Afrikaner Cattle Breeders Society. Now, this was a research society that was committed to the development of a cattle breed that was indigenous to South Africa. This cattle breed was called the Afrikaner. The society wanted to formalize breeding values and promote the breed, especially in the light of competition from British and European breeds. Research also began in the fields of poultry sciences, crop development, veld management, and dairy sciences. Research really kicked into high gear in the 1940s and 50s, and we can contribute a lot of this agricultural success that we enjoyed at the end of the 20th century to that research that has been done. The school officially became a college in 1939. One of the first buildings on the school ground was the Selborne Hall. A single-story building was completed in 1909. The two-story addition was completed in 1913. The building was built with typical Cape Dutch-style gables designed by Sir Herbert Baker. The entrance arches, supported by Doric-style columns, are topped by a cartouche. Now, it was named after the second Earl of Selborne, William Waldegrave Palmer, also known as Lord Selborne. He was the High Commissioner of South Africa and Governor of Transvaal and the Orange River Colony. He also successfully proposed the formation of the Union of South Africa. He donated £3,000 for the construction of the building when his term ended in 1910 and he returned to Britain. It was in this hall that the Afrikaner Cattle Breeders Society was established. The building has already been restored twice in its lifetime. Also completed in 1909 was the main office of the Potchefstroom School of Agriculture, also designed by Sir Herbert Baker in Edwardian style. On the roof is an eyebrow dormer and a belvedere with clock and balcony. Now, the building was last used in 1983 and stood as a monument ever since. And these two buildings were declared national monuments on December 31st, 1976. Recently, it has been downgraded to provincial heritage sites. Now, both these historic buildings are derelict and left for the elements. A fire destroyed the library and part of the Selborne Hall. There is not much left of the college today. Luckily, the Northwest University formed a School for Agricultural Sciences, and from January 2019, students could enroll in 2 new agricultural programs. This followed an urgent need for the teaching and research of agriculture in the region, addressing the top priority food security issues. I have decided to do an episode on Sir Herbert Baker, the architect of these 2 buildings. In total, he left his mark on 122 buildings in South Africa. Some of his more famous works include the Union Buildings and Groot Schuur in the Cape Province. He also designed buildings in India as well as in England. Sir Herbert Baker passed away in 1940 and he was buried in Westminster Abbey. So please do like, subscribe, and I will end this video with some footage of the college grounds of how it looks today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.
They left 1,000 ruins across the land. I love them deep like salt, they feel bitter on my skin. I believe in pleasure, they believe in sin. In their castles unaware of time, they're standing still like statues moist with slime. Melodies of gardens, memories of war, I can't hear their voices anymore. Listen to the crying in the street, all the lonely people that you meet. Children of the change caught like rats in a trap, but the little ones are dancing to the jukebox rap. the brow. We've been eating from the scraps of the black man's jaw. We've been living on the edge of the silent sea. We've been raised on the smoking of the beatnik tree. We were victims of the struggle and victims of apartheid, but we've got to reach the sun before it gets too late. We are crazy with belief, we are mad with disgrace, for we bore the brute disdain of the whole human race. Listen to the jungle, rap-a-tap-tap, the boogie-boogie bongo, rap-a-tap-clap-clap. Listen to the beat of the people in the street, the shaking of the castanets, the moving